Hey everyone, my name is Yogra Sikka. I am student of Center for Global Education at Chitkara University in collaboration with Deakin University, Australia. Today I am demonstrating my task 9.1c, which is deploy your app and sign out feature of SIT313 full stack development secure front-end application. In this task, we had deployed our DevDekin application using Netlify. And we had authenticated features by incorporating the sign out functionality here in my code for the task which I had done before for the login page. So now let's move on to the code part. So this is the about.jsx in which I had used the paragraph function to telling about what we had done in this, and in this we had given using the contact given the contact details by making the contact.jsx footer.jsx for the limited things that we had done before. Home.jsx, in this we had made the hero class in which I had defined SIT313 front end application. After that I had given the class name as the email role. For the role is the region and the aerial label is for the subscribe. After that we had used the image source for deploying the images in there using the pixum, which will generate the random images. Then we had used the login page which is the login.jsx file. In this we had set up and set the things like set show sign up using use state. In the initially we had defined it as false, same for the email, same for the password, and same for the set password, same for the set full name, same for the set error message. After that we had used the use effect here to navigate it from one page to another page. After that we had used the handle login or async function, which is asynchronous function which will run until or unless the promise will turn true, and e.prevent default to stop the browser to do the default functions before anyone touches or anyone click on the page. After that we had used the await function which we are using in the async function to stop the async function to work. This is the synchronous function which will turn the async function false until or unless its promise will turn true. So this is my code. After that this is my HTML code. This is my code for the navbar.jsx. This is app.css file. This is app.js file in which we had imported the various library like browse routers as route or router, as we had used on authentication state change from the Firebase. In this we had made the authentication from the Firebase by email or by the Google account, which we had done from the Firebase, Google Firebase, Google console. After that we had imported various components like navbar, footer, home, about, contact, login. After that we had imported the css file which we had created earlier. In this we had used the auth context to contain the authorization detail of the user. After that we had used the use effect to subscribe or unsubscribe the user on the authentication state change. Here you can see the code. After that we had imported the exported the default function app. This is my Firebase.jsx code. Firebase.js code in which we had imported the libraries like initialize app, get authentication, get Firebase. This is the API key authentication which we had just copied from the from our Firebase. After that we had exported these things. This is my index.jsx JS file. So now let's run this code. So you can see here I will run this code, and this code will turn on give the output here on the local host as well, or we can also use it on the Netlify app which we had made earlier in here. So you can see here this is my Netlify app. So whenever I click on it, it will redirect us to the this is the link for the Netlify app which we had deployed for our website which we had made. So I had added the sign out feature here. You can see on the top left side, top right side, there is an option for sign out which is the requirement for the task sheet. So when I click on the sign out, it will redirect us to the login page. So when we log in again from here, you can see then again it will redirect to the home page. Thank you, have a nice day.